first child, Persephone, was born on March 22nd, 2014. It was just really a lot of joy. 9 months later, we found out we were pregnant again, and we were so excited to have another baby coming to our home. And everything seemed very normal, very typical, and we didn't expect any problems. During our 19-week ultrasound, we were really excited to find out the gender, and the technician was really excited with us in the beginning, but slowly as time went on, she got more and more quiet.
So we knew something was wrong. And then she leaves, and we're in this room for a while, and we're trying to reassure each other. And so the doctor came in, and at first didn't really say much about what was going on, except for there were some abnormalities. They could see more fluid in the brain than they were expecting, and then referred us off for more testing.
So the next week, I went in for an MRI, and then they took us back in and said, actually, it's worse than we thought. It's called holoprosencephaly, and he's not going to make it. So you should just be ready for this. We can do some tests, but there's nothing that we can do. There's so little known about this condition. There's not a lot of interest in researching it because it is terminal 97% of the time. You should just love him and let him go when his time comes.
That first full year of Enoch's life, every morning before I went to work, I would go and check on him. And that's because I didn't want to leave and have Shuri find him passed away. And that was the first year of our life. It said everything we were waiting for something really devastating to happen.
You come home and you're told your child is going to die any day. And you're like, well, what do I do? Let's just sit and snuggle all day, which is nice, but it's not good for him. It's not good for me.
Our birth to 3 therapists were the ones that really helped us start thinking, he doesn't necessarily want to be held all the time. He wants to play. He doesn't just want to stay with your family. He wants to play with other kids. And that mindset has really changed how we treat Enoch.
So I met Enoch when he was about 1 year old. He was originally referred to us more as a hospice situation, meaning they didn't think that he would live very long. So we had an occupational therapist that was assigned to his case.
We started off with just OT services, just trying to maintain his range of motion, he was very low tone. And then once we figured out that he's going to need more services, we started with PT, and then we brought in speech as well.
When his physical therapist and his speech therapist were working together, they said, you should really think about putting him into the classroom at the St. Francis Children's Center because it'll do great things for him because he's really motivated to model after those kids.
One of the best aspects of what we do at St. Francis Children's Center is that we provide truly life-changing and life-enhancing programming for children who have special needs. And we do this in inclusive environments, so both children who have special needs as well as those who are typically developing are able to build friendships.
But it also takes a special place that knows how to make that inclusivity happen, because you can't just take a child and plop them down in a classroom and expect the magic to happen. It needs the assistance of some really good teachers and speech therapists and occupational therapists and physical therapists, depending on the child's needs. Enoch has needs in all those areas. And so a place like St. Francis Children's Center really allows him to come in and participate to his full capacity.
Inclusion is a benefit both for the children who have special needs, children like Enoch, who can come in and they make friends from all different walks of life, and they're able to see their peers doing things, and it encourages them to dig deep, and they want to have fun, and they want to be with their peers.
The wonderful thing is not only do we have the ability to have him in that preschool, but also that he can get his therapy there so that it's combined and it's all in one. So instead of running from one place to another and constantly trying to get him somewhere, he can just be in preschool. He can be a part of his classroom. And then also, there's this other part where they handle his children's long-term support waiver. So it's amazing to have it all in one place.
Activity Center, or the FAC as parents refer to it, is a place where parents can come in a very non-judgmental way. They can enjoy their child. They can network with other parents who are going through the same issues that they are.
One of the things the Family Activity Center has given us is a space where both of our kids can be there together. Finding opportunities for the two of them to have an activity that's designed for them to do together is hard to come by. And the St. Francis Family Activity Center has given us that.
I remember when we first got his gait trainer, and one of his doctors had recommended, just try it, just see what happens. And that first day he walked in it, and I didn't think he would ever walk. And it was just amazing that he had this ability that he couldn't tap into because I wasn't giving him the support he needed. And that's what I think was the great thing about the Birth to 3 program and therapy, is it gives me the ability to help him find the supports he needs to live the best life that he can.
Enoch has been wonderful. He's been such a bright spot in my day, and I'm amazed at how far he's come, really.
These people care about my son. They care about our family, and they care about making sure that we have what we need to be successful, to be in the community and to be a part of, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And I think that's one of the wonderful things about the St. Francis Children's Center is it allows us to be a part of a community. Realistically, he's not going to be here forever. But what good is his life if it didn't change things for the better for other people? Because he's changed me for the better. He's changed so many people for the better. And I think that's what I've really learned from him, is that we should make the world a better place for all children. And that's what I love about St. Francis Children's Center and their goals and their mission to teach every child.
Enoch is a wonderful child with his own personality and his own ideas about what he wants to do.
I love you.